Good afternoon. Scotland's prisons are awash with synthetic drugs, which is linked to rising levels of violence, according to a new report. Prisoners told the Council of Europe it was easy to get drugs in jail, which were soaked into letters before being smoked. The report also criticised overcrowding and raised concerns over the treatment of some female prisoners at Cornton Vale. The Scottish Prison Service said it was taking action to address the problems identified.
I'm extremely worried. I think the overcrowding pressures, the lack of surge capacity, the excellence of the police in actually catching and convicting people means that we are in a crisis at the moment and we need to deal with it. And I know that the Scottish Government is dealing with it, but nonetheless that crisis is there at the moment.
A man has been airlifted to hospital after an industrial accident at a Perth supermarket. Emergency services were called to the cooperative store in Bridgend shortly after 7:30 this morning, following reports that a person was trapped in machinery. An air ambulance landed in the street to transfer the casualty. The Health and Safety Executive has been informed and an investigation is underway. Police Scotland will use roadside drug testing kits when a tougher law against drug driving comes into force later this month. It will introduce a near zero limit for drugs, including cocaine and cannabis. Mouth swabs will be used to test drivers suspected of drug driving.
But we catch about 200 drug drivers every year. That's about a fifth of the number of drunk drivers that we catch. And what we know is about 1 in 9 fatal road crashes, one of the participants in that event has drugs or drink in their system.
Fortunately, only too recently we've seen some very tragic cases of where people have died because of an offence involving a collision where drugs were at the centre of it. So this will undoubtedly save lives.
To sport now, and Scottish Rugby are looking at legal options to ensure their decisive World Cup match with Japan goes ahead. World Rugby will make a decision on Sunday morning about whether the match can go ahead as the host nation prepares for Typhoon Hagibis. If the match is cancelled, the Scots will be eliminated, but SRU chief Mark Dodson insists he won't let the Scots become collateral damage. Now here's Sean with the weather.
Bringing you sunshine. TUI sponsors STV Weather.
Good afternoon. It's been a very showery week and those showers continue today, especially across northern and western parts of the country where there will be a lot of cloud. Frequent showers, heavy at times across eastern parts. We've got the best of the drier and brighter weather, likes of eastern Perthshire, Dundee, Angus and also Aberdeenshire. Now most of those showers for the mainland should ease away through this evening. So tonight across northern and northwestern areas here we will still hang on to those showers. Again, still fairly frequent across the likes of Lewis and Harris, very far North Highlands and also the Northern Isles. Elsewhere, clear spells, rather chilly, then tomorrow showers in the north, spreading south later on. Bye-bye.
Bringing you sunshine. TUI sponsors STV Weather.
That's all for now. Andrea will be here later. From everyone here, do have a good afternoon. Goodbye.